Welcome to Frontrunner Motorsport.
Hello and welcome to Frontrunner Motorsport. And probably a hangover from the most disappointing weekend in the existence of man, because pretty much all motorsport has been cancelled for the next 3 months. And as a motorsport channel that focuses mostly entirely on motorsport, it would be really nice to have some new motorsport to talk about, but there is no new motorsport. That is with the exception of the Mexico WRC, which I'll talk about briefly because there isn't really that much to say. As to the coronavirus, it's all very sad. I mean, I praise the FIA for how they were handling it. I didn't think they could handle it any other way. But someone got ill, tested positive for the coronavirus. That is kind of on them. They should have probably postponed it earlier. It was a bit of a mess. That's a shame, but now we've just got to move on, and that's real fun because I have nothing to review, and so I was pretty much reliant on Formula 1 reviews and talking about Formula 2 and Formula 3, and yeah. My problem as a YouTuber with 31 very, very happy, brilliant, perfect subscribers is that I don't really have any kind of inbuilt audience. So when I'm doing history videos and top 10s, which are probably the videos I most enjoy doing, they're also the most work and get the least views because they're not anything anybody really searches for on YouTube, and because I don't have that inbuilt audience, no one really watches them. So I was doing the One Race Wonders. Maybe it's just not an interesting series talking about Formula 1 drivers who have had exactly one race. I quite liked them. I liked looking into the history of them. I think one of them has 25 views, and that's the best. Formula 1 views, kind of... I was doing like the review after every race. A couple of them are in my top 10 best videos ever. So that's what I'm kind of losing out on. But I do have ideas. If this is just for 3 months, and I've been doing 3 or 4 videos a week, in my head, just quickly, I'm working out that that's about, I have no idea, 40 videos. So I just need to make 40 videos to buy the time. And I have ideas. I have some probably really bad ideas. And I will be creative, and I will be doing some creative stuff, I think. It could be terrible. The video I made on Monday was terrible. It was just something I did in 5 minutes. So that's the situation. I'm probably going to do a few more One Race Wonders because I think I did 7. I think originally I planned for like 20 to tide us over from Christmas to March. But then because they weren't getting many views, I stopped doing them. I'm probably going to do some more Formula 1 Underrated as well. Because again, I have a script written out for one of those that I just never got around to doing because, again, I think the Montoya one I did last only got like 14 views. But I will be doing another one of those this week, hopefully, maybe Friday or Saturday. And then after that, I'll see how I feel. I've got a couple of ideas. Other than that, I've got one really special thing I'm working on. It's actually going to cost me money. Worth every penny. And once I get it sorted so it's set up and ready to go, it'll be something a bit different on the channel, which will be cool. So as another kind of channel update, really, I have a baby on the way in May, which this has turned out not to be the best time to bring a baby into the world, but we're not exactly going to ask him to hold off for a while. So that is probably going to cut into the channel time because the channel is less important than a child. But I'm also moving house in the next month. So again, if you're someone who does actually check this channel, it's probably just me. But there may be less content for a couple of weeks. We'll see how it goes anyway. It depends how much I'm allowed to get away with. And hey, there's no new motorsport anyway, so who cares? So on to the one bit of motorsport that was on the WRC in Mexico. As it was the only thing to watch, it was very exciting. Ogier won. I didn't really call that. I think he's a great driver. 6th Mexico win, I think. it's Ogier. If he wins, he wins. He's really good. Tanak only just got second from Teemu Sunanen, who probably had his best ever drive. I know he finished second in Italy last year, but this was the best overall drive from Teemu Sunanen. It was outstanding from him, really. More than I ever expect from him. Other than that, Neuville and... who else was it? Danny Sordo and... I've got it written down here somewhere. Lappi. Neuville had a breakdown and then had a spin as well, I think. Not for him, a man of his talent. He makes these mistakes far too often. I mean, breaking down he can't help. But another spin from him. I think he's someone who shows weakness when the pressure's on. Esa-Pekka Lappi burst into flames, which was pretty spectacular. I could watch... It was amazing because he drove off without his co-driver, which was funny. But that was to park it down the road so it could just burn itself out. It was different, I'll give him that. Although I've seen a few fires in rallying, actually. There's one, I think it was Francois Delacour in a Ford Focus. It probably wasn't, I can't remember. But someone, I think there was a Ford Focus somewhere that burst into flames. Years and years ago. OJ's in the lead of the championship. He always seems to be up there, so... yeah, it was really good. I enjoyed watching it. I don't think we've got anything else to talk about. Oh. I got a car. Look at that. It's any shadows on my face. Yeah, the 1991 British touring car, Will Hoy. It only cost a few quid. I was quite happy with it. BMW M3. Good car. Won touring cars in 91 and 1988. Gotta love it. Okay, I've got nothing to say. Remember to subscribe, leave a comment, tell me to shut up, whatever. Have a good one.